Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. Our starting pitcher in this one, Shota Imanaga.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Okay, all set to go. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Parker Meadows. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in for the out. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And Chris, it's a bit shocking to see such a lefty-heavy lineup against a left-handed starter.
Yeah, but on this one, I wouldn't second-guess the manager just yet, Boog. You know, in 2024, Bryce Harper, Yordan Alvarez, Steven Kwan, and Kyle Schwarber all hit significantly better against left-handed pitchers than they did against righties. Sometimes lefty-on-lefty doesn't necessarily favor the defense.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Riley Green. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Just off the inside corner. And the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
And the lefty kicks, delivers. Ground ball up the middle. On to first. Out. And that is the inning. Tigers fail to make any noise, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. Getting the nod in this one, Tarik Skubal.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ian Happ, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
1 strike.
Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. And the 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Yeah, and wins that Gold Glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Ball.
High fly ball out to left field. Green makes the catch. One up, one down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Kyle Tucker, the next to hit, takes ball one.
1-0.
One out, bases empty. Foul ball there.
Ha! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there.
2 balls,
Really
2
had some
strikes.
run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Tucker, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. This one lifted in the air, left field. 2 down. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. And a foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rogers makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Cubs leave 1, scoreless after 1. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And the batter now, Kerry Carpenter. Shota, a former All-Star, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
No ball.
Gonna really need to
1
hang
strike.
in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Back to the mound. It hit him. And no chance for him to make the play. Let's just hope he's all right.
Batting fifth, right
And now
fielder,
they'll hustle
Matt
out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
And now, Matt Vierling. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Colt Keith.
Colt Keith will hit next. There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
One out, runner at second. And next up for the Tigers, Jace Young. Fought off foul. That one lifted to left. Happ hauls it in, 2 away. So up next, Jake Rogers. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Tigers grab one on this RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Here at Wrigley Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Skubal back to work. And there's a strike.
That was straight queso right there.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
1-2.
On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and that's the first out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Nico Hoerner stands in now and watches strike one. That one's in there. 0-2.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Line drive. And that'll get down for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And 1-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Cut on and lifted in the air. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's the third baseman, Gage Workman. Hoerner on the go. Ball misses. Throw to second. Save! Next offering is in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Just missed.
Really good 2-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
And now the count is full.
Full count.
And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. And ball
Take your
4,
base. Ball
2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And now it's Miguel Amaya.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ball inside.
Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. Yeah, that's fouled off. Popped in the air, left field, brings it in, and there's one down. Back to the top of the lineup, and up next for Detroit, Parker Meadows. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Man, it's so tough to let a slow curveball like that one just travel all the way into the contact zone. You see it out of the hand, and you're telling yourself, off speed, stay back. But you just get too excited. You think you're going to hammer it, and you still end up way out in front.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. Out to center. Crow Armstrong settles under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Check swing, and he went 0-1. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And we're all square. It's 1-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And next for the Cubs, Kyle Tucker. On the inside corner for a strike.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So now here's the DH, Seiya Suzuki.
Fly to left his first time.
That one missed.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Inside. And a count 2-1. On the ground. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Michael Busch. And there's the strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
2 outs and a runner at third here in the last half of the third. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Start of the 4th, and now Riley Green.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now at the plate, Kerry Carpenter. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. Fastball gets the corner at the knees.
0-2.
Ripped on the ground to second. Corner over to first. Out. 2 up, 2 down. Matt Vierling now at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Matt Vierling.
Ground ball left side. In time to Busch, and the Tigers retired 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. And midway in the 4th, all tied 1-1. Back here at Wrigley Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Nico Hoerner. Splits the plate, and it's 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
This one popped up, and that's foul.
No, that's a ball.
That one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first.
He's out.
Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. So digging in, Gage Workman. Swing and a miss. as he was out front that time.
High.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That one the other way. Over to first. Out. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Nothing across here this half. We're headed to the fifth. All tied 1-1. Ready now for the fifth inning. And here's the first baseman, Colt Keith.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name. Well, these Tigers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Digging in, Jace Young. Fly to left his first time. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. Fouled off down the right side. Man at first, one away. Rogers, 29 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. Base knock center field. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And next to hit for Detroit, Trey Sweeney. And a big swing and a miss.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And here is Parker Meadows. 0 for 2 in this one. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Two outs. Just missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. 2 aboard, 2 outs. He caught it behind his back. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there, and it stuck. That was pretty cool.
And we're back. Here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. Skubal back to work. And a foul ball.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Puts it away for the out. Ian Happ up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Right down the chute. Strike one.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
That's off the inside corner. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. And the Cubs are down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6 at the plate. Gleyber Torres. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And next up for the Tigers, Riley Green. Tap foul at the plate.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Chop to third, and it's off the bag. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Swung up, belted. Deep. That one way back there, and that one's going to land. Not so much here, but here. A 3-run shot, and they take the lead. It's 4-1. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Shota Imanaga done for the night. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Caleb Thielbar.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Matt Vierling getting ready to hit. Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And now it's going to be Colt Keith. Fouled off. He was late. Fouled off left side. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throws to second, in there safely. And up next for Detroit, Jace Young. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. First and second, no outs, and we're in the top half of the sixth. In the air, out towards left center. Full extension, makes the catch. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. 1 for 2. And that is out of play. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. Two on, one out. That smash towards center. Nabs it, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they lead by 4.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner holds.
Ball.
Keith leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Tigers 5 and the Cubs 1. Back here at the friendly confines, bottom of the 6th, and now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Bush in the box again, takes a strike. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
The Tigers leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
1 down, base is empty. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
2 down, base is empty. Dansby Swanson stands in. Fastball for a strike. strike two. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first. And Swanson is set down. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 6 full. It's the Tigers 5 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Brasier. Back to the top of the order, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Parker Meadows. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a pop-up. Swanson sizing this one up. And in foul ground, he pulls it down, 1 out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres up to hit, 1 for 3. And a strike to Gleyber. Activity in the bullpen. Keegan Thompson up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Merriweather also getting ready. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Green at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tommy Kahnle.
Number 43, Tommy Kahnle.
You could encounter the greats, or you could get shipped and countered away, but you counterfeit that.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. There's a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
This ball's chopped on the ground. The throw to first. He's out. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder, Pete Crow.
And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. And first offering is fouled off. Kahnle ready to fire now. Inside, almost got him. The Cubbies down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Way high.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And it remains 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing happening there. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Kerry Carpenter. Brazier back to work. And a swing and a miss.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. Safe. And that's his third hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Runner at third, nobody out. Vierling, the next to hit. Swing and a foul straight back. Carpenter, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with two strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Next to hit, Colt Keith. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Rip towards third. In time to Bush. And there's 2 away. And next to hit for Detroit, Jace Young. 0 for 3 in this one. Up the middle. To first. And that is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Tigers 5 and the Cubs 1. On to the bottom of the 8th, and here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. Cubs in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Kahnle, in his 10th season, he features a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Now that is left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. He's already homered in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swung on, belted. That ball's carrying. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Another homer. his second home run of the game, and they inch closer. It's 5-2.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Base is empty, one away. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Popped up. Young under it. 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Just off the inside edge. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch is downstairs. And down on strikes he goes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Julian Merryweather.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Rogers now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That one fouled hard the other way. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
And now the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That's in there. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Keegan Thompson up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. 1 down, base is empty. Popped up. Swanson. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
2 outs, base is empty. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Lifted in the air, out to left. Happ. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Tigers 5 and the Cubs 2. Last chance for the home team. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Michael Busch. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And they'll do it again. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Rogers makes the grab, and there's one down. He's 2 outs away. Swanson will hit next. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
No balls. 1 strike.
The 0-2. The shortstop
1-2.
takes the ball. The Tigers trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Outside low, and that's ball 2. Good eye right there. Struck him out without a swing. Cubbies with only 1 out left. So here's Horner now. On the ground, and this should do it. Sweeney. And that is the ball game.
Well, I'm not sure if he expected to get 9 outs in this one, but he had the gas in the tank to get it done. Kind of a throwback save for this guy today, but helps the team get the win. As you can see, they're pretty happy about it, and they're celebrating his performance in this one.
Last night I wanted to call you with blood in my mouth, but there's not much I can say. Can't kiss away